Hey there, we're back again. This is Jeff Hendrickson again at Laughing Raven Studio. If you've been following along with me the whole time on this, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you hanging in there with me. I hope you're finding value from this. I would love it if you would give me some comments on this. Let me know how you think it's going. If you didn't understand something, stop me, tweet me, do whatever you want, give me a comment. Hey Jeff, I didn't understand how you did that. Can you please show that again? I'd be happy to do that, or send you an email or a comment back explaining exactly how we did it. If you haven't heard my story yet, I am a designer. I've been a designer since graduating from FIT in 1984. These, if you're brand new to us, these are called detail sheets. These are technical documents that I developed with a colleague in New York City and have been used all over the world. Factory managers love these. And if you're a design student, if you're involved in any kind of design where you actually have to produce technical flats, these are great ways to do it. They've been proven out in the field. Okay, so I've only got 5 minutes on each of these videos. I'm using Jing, which is a wonderful screen cap. It gives you great little 5-minute videos that you can use if you get the Pro, which is I think $14.95 a year. It's just like a 1-year license each. You get to save them in MPEG. If you get the free version, you can only save them as a SWF file, and those are a little bit more difficult to post up on the web, so that's why I've gone and done them the way I'm doing them right here. So here we are, we're on Illustrator. There are downloadable PDFs that you can work from on these in the blog. In the sign up, all you have to do is sign up. I'm not a spammer. I just want to give you some great stuff to work with, and I'd like to be able to communicate with you on there. Okay, so we're going to jump right back in now after that little almost 2-minute intro. Here we go again. You saw a second ago that we just made these lines right here. What we're going to do now, if we like them, and I think that's a pretty decent line. We've got a good transition from here to here. Now you'll see that we're going to have to match up this top stitch line here on top of this, and we'll do that in a second. But I like to work in groups when I do these, so I'm going to finish out this set by grabbing my tool. I'm going to, once again on the Mac, which is what I use. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot of the PC shortcuts, but what I'm doing here you can probably translate over to PC if you're on PC. I'm going to Control-C, Control-F to copy that guy. I'm out of screen now, but I'm up on Object, Transform, Reflect. I'm going to reflect that vertical, say OK. Basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this guy over to the other side. It may or may not line up with our other line. It might, though. We might be lucky. It did. We're looking pretty good. So there, now we've got those. Let's zoom out so you can see. If you were around when I was talking about the reason why we're making these like this is because this is a woman's garment. And this tends to slim the figure. When you make things like this, it gives a woman a little bit broader shoulders and it narrows down the hips a little bit. And women really appreciate that. The reason why we do things like that. Okay? If you'll remember from the final document, which is right here, we've got these lines right here that make the pocket, and basically what I'm saying is that this pocket is just stitched in from the back, and I'm using top stitching. This could be a contrasting color, which is always a really cool design detail. The contrasting color, okay, we can go ahead and put that in, and it doesn't have to be precise. It does not have to be exactly what we did before. Feel free to do that as you want. We're going to lock down these two right now, okay? And we're going to make our new line. We're going to grab our pen tool. We're going to come in here. I'm going to touch right on this guy. I'm going to come up to here. I'm going to curve that a little bit to start with, and we can play around with this too. Okay. I'm going to make my other curve right here. I'll bring my other one. Let's bring it up a little bit because we don't want this to be something where things could slide out of this pocket very easily. And if this line, actually let's just show you what I mean here. Let's switch back to our direct select tool. Need to click on this. If this line comes down here, this is going to tend to let things slide out of this pocket if your pocket opening is the whole thing right here. Now we can also combat that by making a smaller pocket opening here, but I like the line better like this on this particular one. Let's see what else maybe we could do. We're almost at the end of my 5 minutes here. We're going to make it like that. We're going to close out on this one. Jeff Hendrickson, Laughing Raven Studio. Thanks for being here. See you next video.